I remember coming home from school and thinking about only one thing, turning on my PlayStation. I would finish my homework as quickly as possible, grab something to eat and spend the rest of the afternoon playing games. Sometimes I played alone and sometimes my friends came over and we would spend the whole day playing together. And honestly, it never felt like I was wasting time. I never had to think about whether I wanted to play. I just did. When I look back, I don't think there was one specific moment when gaming changed for me. It just kind of happened over the years. I started playing more and more competitive games and honestly I had a great time. Some of my best gaming memories came from those years. Playing with friends until late at night, trying to rank up, getting way too excited over a win. I genuinely don't regret any of it. But while all of that was happening, life outside of gaming was changing too. I finished school, went to the university, started working and eventually started my own business. And there were suddenly a lot more things I wanted and needed to do with my free time. Gaming wasn't really the default choice anymore. It became one of many hobbies competing for my time. For a long time, I thought that was the whole reason I wasn't enjoying games as much anymore. I was busier than ever, so it made sense. I just assumed I didn't have enough time anymore. But after a while, I started noticing something. Even on days when I finally had time to play, it still didn't feel the same. I would finally have an evening with nothing to do. I would sit down, launch a game, and within a few minutes I would already be picking my phone. And I think that's what really surprised me. I had the time, I was finally doing the thing I'd wanted to do all day, but somehow I still couldn't focus on it. One notification would turn into scrolling Instagram, then YouTube, then Reddit, and before I even realized it, 20 or 30 minutes had gone by and I hadn't really played anything. The same thing happened on my PC. I would launch a game, then Alt-tab to check something, answer a message or watch a video or look something up. None of those things took very long, but together they kept pulling me away from actually playing. And after a while, I started wondering if maybe that was the real problem. I don't think games became worse, I don't think I suddenly lost interest in that. I think I just got used to constantly switching my attention between different things. Everything today is fighting for your attention. Your phone, social media, YouTube, messages, emails. There's always something happening. And when your brain gets used to jumping from one thing to another every few minutes, sitting down and getting fully immersed in a slower game becomes surprisingly difficult. That's when I started thinking that maybe I don't need different games. Maybe I just need a different way to play them. And that's what eventually led me to buying a PlayStation 5. Not because I think it's going to magically make me enjoy games again, and definitely not because I think it's better than PC. I just wanted to change the way I play. My PC is where I work every day, it's where I design 3D models, I edit videos, answer messages, browse YouTube, basically everything happens there. So even when I launch a game, it's really easy to get distracted. With the PS5, it feels different. When I sit down on the couch, pick up the controller and put a game into the console, there's really one thing to do: play. There is also one thing I miss in gaming, which is physical games, physical discs. When I was younger, I couldn't just buy every game that came out. Most of the games I played were used. I would finish one game, sell it and buy another one. And honestly, I kind of miss that. There was something really satisfying about finishing a game, putting it back on the shelf and knowing it was time to find the next adventure. Today it's so easy to open a digital library with hundreds of games, scroll for 5 minutes and then end up playing nothing, like I do on Xbox Game Pass. Maybe that's another reason why I wanted to go back to a physical copies. Choosing one game somehow feels more intentional. I don't know if any of this is actually going to change the way I experience games, but I think it's worth trying. Maybe a few months from now I will realize I was completely wrong, or maybe I'll finally start finishing games again instead of jumping between 10 different ones. I honestly don't know, but if there's even a chance that changing the way I play can bring back some of that excitement I had years ago, I think it's worth the experiment.